Hey everybody, this is my very first live, so bear with me. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm here today going to talk about some new tools that I got. And the first one is what's called the JoolTool. And it does regular lapidary and it does polishing of metal and so forth. So I've been playing around. I've got all these lapis that I got a long time ago, and I don't know whether you can tell, but they're a matte finish, just kind of little dull, and I've always wanted a way to shine them up. So I've been practicing with my new tool, and I hope you can tell the difference. Matte, shiny. So I'm excited to do that, and if this demonstration works, you'll see me kind of working through that. The other thing I wanted, sorry, to talk about was I got some new stamps, metallic stamps. That's the backwards version, and when I stamp in, it's going to look like. Oops, that's the little one. And that's upside down. It's going to look like that. And so what I'm planning on doing is on my silverwork, adding a label that says Gaia's Song and has my little heartbeat label. And if it's a small item, it's going to have this, just the heartbeat symbol, which is right here, out of focus. So that's my other new tool that I wanted to show you today. And so bear with me as I put this up. And this is set up for the last stage, where you can buff. And so I'll just do one that I've already done. And you put a little compound on it and you have your nice shiny one. But if you start with a new one that's kind of dull, what I'm gonna do is start at the beginning. And it's fairly easy to change attachments. I could use a really coarse one if I thought it was necessary, but I can start with what they call coarse. These are diamond embedded abrasives. And so just spin it on, and you have to get the stone wet. And then you spray the world with a whole bunch of stuff. I see a little bitty crack in there, so I'm going to try and work on that a little bit. Gotta keep it wet. And now I'm doing the other side. And I've been lusting over this tool for a long time, but finally decided to go ahead and spring for it. It's not really cheap, but it's opening a whole new avenue. I've gotten rocks that need a little more work, and now I can do it. I can even take a rock I find, in the creek behind my house if I want, and polish it up and make it look pretty nice. So these things, came pretty well finished. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, and I'm not going to make you go through a lot of this. Now I'm using the fine. And each level, when you graduate it up, it gets it a little more shiny, a little more smooth. Hope that sound isn't too annoying. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, folks. And then we go to very fine. And the last abrasive is what they call cerium oxide. And it's going to make a white smear on it. But it does a really fine polish. Okay, that's all the abrasives I'm going to use. And so next is a felt pad. And so we start the polishing phase. But this is for dry, so I've got to dry it as best I can. And you use little jeweler's compound. And this is where we start shining things up a little bit. Whether you can see that, it's starting to get shiny. We're getting more shiny now. This is a little rough. I may go back and do it, but I'll finish the demonstration anyway. And the last stage is a buff. And gives it a nice polish. And really does great with silver. You can also give it a little bit of jeweler's compound. Since I got this tool about a week ago, I have gone through all my finished inventory and shined things up. And so everything's got a nice new shiny look to it. So that was exciting to do. Took a little while. But I'm really, really pleased with what happens. I don't know whether you can see how shiny that is. This one hasn't been done. This one has. Turn it up. Maybe go a little faster. I'm just hoping you can hear my voice over the noise. And I'm going to do the edge now. Okay, now you see what I'm up to. So this is Denise from Gaia Song Jewelry signing off. Don't know whether you saw my face there. Probably was an ugly thing to do. Anyway, bye-bye.